Welcome back, survivors. I just want to say first off, happy hump day to everybody. We're halfway through the week. That's friggin' awesome. So how's everyone doing? Welcome back to another episode of 7 Days to Die, Cooney Hills on my PC. So we've been working on the front area of Cooney Hills here lately. The last episode we completed the ghost of Pac-Man. And I've also spent a few days as well to farming materials, getting everything together so that we can build the other half of this in today's episode. And I've got a whole bunch of farmland going on down there, a ton of cotton, just actually way too much stuff. Now, the crops aren't showing up on the map apparently. It's showing up as completely black. That's a little odd, but at least it kind of matches the black that's on here. Whatever. It is what it is. Now, there's a couple things here I saved because I wanted to go over them with you guys. Let's go for a jump here. Bam. Love it. Hey, what are you doing? Did you fall off the edge? Are you suicidal? Hazmat boots. Oh, those are nice too. Okay, I'm going to... Oh, look. We have another one over here. And sometimes they fall off the edge up there, and I just never notice. When zombies fall on the hay bales, they take fall damage. The only ones that don't take fall damage is you, which is pretty cool. Fun fact, you can use hay bales at the bottom of a fall pit and survive the fall yourself, but still kill the zombies. So first objective here is we need to get rid of this grass that's growing all abouts because it looks just plain damn ugly and I don't want it here. This has to get going. We have to turn these actually back into hay bales. That's what I've been using to create all the hay bales that we've used in front of Cooney Hills. Now, I'm not going to hit the hay bales because it will pick up the hay bale with one hit. But we did have this area over here. If I come to it and I try to put a hay bale down, look what happens. It just oh, that one worked. Oh, wow, that's weird. Okay. They just collapse. They fall and they collapse. So what's happened here is the physics are glitched out. They think you're placing the block on the block above it. So what we're going to try to do to fix this is actually just frame out the entire area. And hopefully, we're going to go 3 high just in case, because I don't know. This would be right where Cooney Hills actually first originally started before we cut into it all. So let's see if that done the job for us. That should have done the job, but who knows? Sometimes these are just completely unfixable. But let's give her a go. So far, so good. Nice. So if you guys ever have that weird problem where you just can't put something down and it keeps collapsing on you, usually framing out the entire area will help because there's just something in there that's telling them that something doesn't belong in that spot. And you just simply have to, I guess, refresh its memory to let it know that there's actually not something there. Also too, guys, I did stream on the weekend as well too, and it's good to be back to streaming. Now that I'm ahead on videos, I can actually stream with you guys more and connect more. I've always really wanted to do that, but sometimes it can get really tough. And I do want to thank you for your response on Saturday's video as well too. I did ask a lot of hard questions in that video, and I got a lot of great responses and input from it. So that, once again, guys, I really do appreciate. Hell, if you don't like something in that video, let me know. Don't give me the middle, or don't give me the finger or the thumbs down. You know what I mean? That's like, to me, that's like, my orders got fucked up at McDonald's, so I'm gonna drive by and give them the finger, and ha, I got them right. They should know better. Well, they ain't gonna know they fucked up the order unless you tell them, yeah, you fucked up the order. You know what I mean? So I do appreciate for the people who actually do take the time to put the input in. It's nice to know because sometimes there's just stuff I don't notice, period. I can watch a video up and down and I don't notice it until after someone points it out. And it's like, oh, wow, I didn't know I was doing that. Like one video, I had one guy, he said, man, in all your videos, you walk around with blocks in your hands, and the blocks get attached to everything, and it's really hard to watch. And I was like, oh, I didn't even notice that. And then I actually watched the video and looked out for it. And yeah, I was just running along, talking like this, and I have this block derping out in front of me the entire time. So I've been trying to get out of that habit. Occasionally I do it, but I would never have known unless that guy hadn't let me know. And that I truly do appreciate because, I mean, that's just derpy little things, right? It normally wouldn't annoy me, but it's good to know that it annoys others, right? Because I'm not a god. I can't know everything. That's completely impossible. But sweet. So we got the grass out of there. We got this area done. I actually just farmed out this area for some yellow goldenrod and some cotton as well. So we are good to go, I think, with like all the supplies now for the other side. I just used a couple of days grinding the shit. Basically, it would grow. I would unplant it, turn it into seeds, replant it. So we got lots of supplies. We're good to go in that direction. I'm happy about that. Farming, I've never been a farmer. It's not my thing to do. I don't really appreciate it that much, but hell. So I've been noticing as well a lot lately too, is a lot of people watching videos are like, yeah, I haven't played in quite a while. I'm kind of waiting for Alpha 16 to drop. Is that you guys as well too? Are you one of the ones waiting for Alpha 16 to drop? I get it. Honestly, I get it. Vanilla doesn't have that much really to offer you in the end. You can play it through, and I mean, every alpha, it just kind of gets easier, so it's quicker to play through. And now even Alpha 16, for those who like to build and like the physics challenge, that's going to disappear with the painting as well too. Now, to clarify on my painting thing, where people are like, oh, well, no, the physics don't matter, dude, because, you know, it's not like you can paint a woodblock steel and have it work as steel. That's not what I'm worried about. Like when you make a home and you want a clay ceiling, that clay only holds so much weight, so you gotta really plan out your build, or the ceiling's gonna collapse on you, right? If you guys have watched my my PS4 playthrough, you'll know that very well, how much effort I put into not collapsing my roofs. But now what you can do is build yourself a solid steel roof, and you know what? Let's put a few of these down since I have them out on me. You can build yourself a solid a solid steel roof, and then go ahead and paint that clay. To me, that's very unfair, and it actually it's the one thing really left in the game, the vanilla game itself, that really draws me to the game, and it's kind of sad for me to see that go. But like I said, when they finally open this game up for modding, you guys know, or better damn well know, that I will be modding the fuck out of it. I will be making building difficult. I will be making zombie hordes difficult. I will be making zombies difficult. I'll bring the game back to really what it was and the premise on what this game was built on. It was supposed to be a complex crafting horde survival tower defense game. And they've gone in a completely different direction with it lately. They've stated they want to make the game easier. Like, they don't want it complicated. To me, if I have to take 5 steps to build something, I love it. I love it. I don't want to just open up my crafting menu, be like, bam, bam, done, right? I like having many different machines to build stuff. I don't know. To me, the tediousness is what makes that playthrough last forever. If I wanted like a walkthrough gameplay, I would play a great AAA campaign game. You know what I mean? To me, a survival game should last you a very long time on each playthrough. But the also thing I'm finding is a lot of people are worried, and they don't really want to put any more effort into building or any more effort into the game because it's just going to get wiped again. And that I completely understand as well too. I mean, I'm really pushing to finish Cooney Hills here before Alpha 16 drops because I still got a lot of work to do. What I really need to do is concentrate on finishing the exterior. We'll go take a look at that in a bit here too. And then we'll go ahead and start building or doing the pixel art for the other side. It shouldn't be too hard. Like I said, I've gotten everything lined up, so it's not too bad to go now. Sweet. Man, I'm almost out of hay bales. 22 left. Yes, perfect. And then I can go ahead. And you know what? I should actually turn these into hay bales right away instead of just waiting for it. Always be crafting. Always be crafting. There we go. 121 more coming my way. Very useful. Okay. So we got rid of these hay bales. Man, this place is coming together though. That's what I'm really enjoying right now, is just finally putting those final steps on. Okay, so this side here, I got to finish building the frame. Ooh, shit. I got to finish this as well too. What do you guys think about another collapse-isode? Maybe I'll do another collapse-isode to finish off this area. That would be a good episode. I can do it with my second account and do the collapse-isode in third person. I think you guys would really like that. It'd be easier for me. I would get more materials from the drops because then I could run around instead of walking back and then watching the collapse, right? I can have my second account do that. So maybe I might bring back a collapse-isode just for fun. But I'm going to open up this guy here. Ooh, that's a nice barrel. I'll take those first aid kits, and the rest of that stuff can go fuck itself. That's kind of cool, though. It landed right there. So I got to finish actually collapsing this in. Wow, man, I have so much work. A lot more than I thought I did. And then I got to finish building this frame. all the way down to the end there. It's actually not too far away. It's not as bad as it seems. This part here is actually really fun to watch up collapses on because it's huge and it gives big ass collapses. Oh look, there's a glitched out area up there. Ah well. So for the south side, we're getting pretty damn close as well too. We'll run down that way and take a quick look. And we'll grab some water up while I run. Man, look at that field. It just stretches out now. Stretches right out. That is a pretty big parcel of land. I do have to say. Man, why aren't the crops showing up anymore? That is so disappointing. I don't know what's happening there. Maybe if I reload it might work again? I don't know, because crops used to show up as different colors and stuff on the map. I don't know what I've done here, but I've done it wrong. Okay. Oh, man. I just can't run fast enough. I swear, guys, I'm sprinting right now. Do you sprint slower on hay bales? Nope. I'm just slow ass. So this side here is almost done. What I gotta do is just put in the cross members across here, which isn't that hard of a task at all. It's a lot of running back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Not a big deal. I can get that done. And I have just two more sections to go down this side. Pretty much where you see those frames end is where this side ends. So the south side is almost ready to be done too. And then the, what side would that be? The west side here. The one that's across this mountaintop. This is going to be real easy because I'm going to just keep this nice and level because of where the spawning area is. They never spawn this far back, so I don't have to worry that much. So I got a little bit of digging here to do, right to about here. Ooh, I got a whole bunch of digging to do here, though. That's going to be a little bit of a challenge. I think that would make a great collapse episode. It's been so long since I've done one in as well. But anyways, guys, I got to go and get all my blocks and all my materials. I'm going to go ahead and finish up this side here for the pixel art. Maybe come back once halfway through it. And I will see you guys right after this break. Once again, thanks for listening to my blabber. You guys are amazing. Welcome back, guys. So I was able to accomplish quite a bit in that amount of time. If we look down, I got Pac-Man going on. I got a couple of the little dots he eats, and I got the cherries done at the end. Now, unfortunately, the yellow didn't come out as well as I hoped it would. If we look on the map, you can clearly tell that it's yellow, but it's almost a brown color. It's almost like a brownish yellow. Kind of disappointing, but hey. Whatever, right? It worked out. It looks okay. It's the best I can do. I mean, I could probably figure out how to mod in a pure yellow block, but I just honestly don't have time or the want to do that, considering Alpha 16, they're nerfing the block files anyways. It would just be honestly a waste of time at this point. But we got Pac-Man going now, a couple dots, those cherries. I do like how the cherries turned out. I do have to say, they look really nice on the map. Oh man, like look at that. Isn't that awesome? I actually ended up using hay bales for the cherry outside, or the whatever you want to call it, I guess, the little twig they grow off of, to get the brown I needed. I could have used wood blocks, but hell, I had them on me anyways. Oh shoot, do not miss. Oh man, I thought I was going straight for that roadway. That would have definitely sucked. One thing we do need to do though is put down some ground to build further here, because I wasted a few blocks putting these suckers down. So let's go ahead and fill in this area, and I am 100% confident that I have all the materials I need to do this. I shouldn't have to make anything else. I've still got plenty left over as well too. So I kind of went a little bit happy on the yellow color. I really didn't need that much yellow or that many goldenrod flowers, because all I had to do with this little chunk here too. I'm left with 386 yellow blocks. What was I thinking? I guess I could do a yellow ghost, but it looks horrible. I'll probably end up doing another red one right here and another blue one down here, and then see what we got for room on this side. We'll do the two more. But I think two should pretty much almost fill it up. If I could fit in three, I'll fit in three. There is also a couple other stuff, like the apple. There's, I'm trying to think of else. It's been so long since I played Pac-Man. It was actually one of the original games I played as a kid. Not on a unit, but like, not on, like a console per se, but as an actual standalone thing. It was really cool. I remember that day, like, to the moment now. It was what introduced me to video gaming overall. And man, it was fun, right? It was so much fun. And I mean, back then, my dad, he was like, video kids are for games. You're just wasting your time, right? Wasting all your time playing these video games. You should be going to college and working in ditches and making money and doing that type of thing, right? Anyways, I was like 13. But anyways, I know that's a little old to be starting to get into video games, but hell, I had a little bit of an upbringing like that. You know what though? I don't regret any single second of it, because my work ethic is above and beyond. And I know that sounds a little bit of patting on the back, but I know that for a fact. I've always worked hard, and I've always done my best at every single job it was. Even when I was working at Tim Hortons for shits and giggles while doing this, I put in a lot of hard work, because it was the reason I was there, to get some exercise, right? It turned out not working out because they were way too demanding and wanted me to come in for more shifts than I could ever possibly do. But I'm glad that they raised me that way. I will give them that. But the one thing they were wrong on is that video games will never get me anywhere, because they definitely did. And video games aren't for children anymore. I actually had a conversation with him recently, and I actually got him to agree, thank you, Dad, that video games used to be for kids because there are simple little things with a couple paddles, right? But I pointed out, I was like, well, how many hours of TV do you watch a day? 2-3 hours, you know what I mean? That's about the average for the family, I guess. I don't really know, but they're like, 2 or 3 hours. And I was like, well, what if you can interact with that TV and make it do whatever you want? Oh, that would be really cool. And I said, that's a video game, right? And you can see it, like, you can see it dawned on them, and they're like, oh, wow, yeah, actually, okay, well, maybe video games aren't just for kids anymore. And I'm kind of glad to see that stigma going, because I see that a lot from like people who grew up in the 70s and not necessarily the 60s. Those guys, they're a lot more open-minded than your usual folk, especially the one that are still living in the 60s, if you know what I mean. But it's actually really nice to see that sway. Even when I tried explaining to my family exactly what I did, it was pretty painful. You know what I mean? A lot of my friends aren't even from here. Like, I know it sounds funny. Even some of you, it might sound funny. But a lot of my friends, like, I've met online, right? And they're wonderful people. And you know what the great thing about that is, about meeting people online, is you only know them for who they are, for their personality, right? You don't know them because they're rich. You don't know them because they're good looking. You know what you don't have those preconceptions that you would normally when facing somebody. And I mean, we got to tell the truth, guys. Everyone wants to say, you know, I'm not like that. I'm not judgmental. It's in our DNA. You just have to try the best to be the better person. You know what I mean? That kind of thing. But yeah, so that was kind of interesting. That was a fun conversation I was having with them. You know what? I'm actually going to take this grass out as well here too, as it's growing. But yeah, I thought I'd catch up with you guys on that, because like I said, before I used to be really personable. I used to talk to you guys, chat you guys up, see what you think about things, what I think about things, and then kind of mix it up into new videos. And I really want to get back into that. So I want to hear your guys' opinion as well too. Do you guys have parents that tell you video gaming's a complete waste of time? I mean, unless you're obsessed with it and you're getting nowhere with it, then I agree with them. But other than that, you could really make yourself a career nowadays doing what you love because of the internet, the possibilities of the internet. Even telling my parents, you know, I have friends that don't live here. They're like, well, are they going to come up here? And I'm like, no, they live in blah, 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 or wherever they live, right? And it boggled their minds that people can have relationships and never actually have to have a face-to-face thing. And that's not a bad thing either. Honestly, you don't need to be face-to-face to be friends with somebody, right? Like, even if you met someone a long time ago, Facebook. How many contacts are people I keep in contact with just off Facebook alone? I don't really use Facebook much. It's just a contact calendar. But I can guarantee you 90% of people I talk to nowadays, I wouldn't be talking to because they don't have Facebook. You know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't be able to catch up with them. I wouldn't know where they are, what they're doing. Cool. Okay, so I have to go and get some more of these suckers too, because I have to do the same to this side, make it so that the zombies walk up the ramps and don't smash the side of this all up. And I'm going to have to do a little bit of editing here as well too, but that's okay. We'll get this ground nice and leveled out. But hell, it's coming along. It's looking good. I'm really happy with it. And then we can get on to building the wall. Because basically, once I'm done this part here, there we go. Once I'm done this part here going back, I'm pretty much done the groundwork of Cooney Hills, right? Like I just got this little chunk here to do. Oh man, I might be able to fit 3 ghosts in there. Who knows? We'll see. Maybe a couple ghosts and another symbol. But all I have left to do is turn this into farmland, plant it all, which doesn't really take that long. It's just really tedious and boring. Do the same thing to this side, which is not nearly the same amount of landscaping, so that will take like next to no time as well too. And then we got to build our wall in front here, and then Cooney will be done. Oh, you know, I might put some trees and shit up too. I got to put some trees and stuff up. I mean, you can't have no trees, right? I need to take away all the spawning abilities in front of Cooney Hills to bring back that 100 per wave. 100 max, sorry. I got to clarify that. 100 max per wave zombies. But anyways, guys, we're going to take a quick break here. I'm going to get the rest done, and we will be right back after this break. Welcome back, survivors. So, it is day 384. I've put in an immense amount of time into doing this, but I've got it done. I got 2 more guys at the end here, and it worked out almost perfect, almost right to the end. I just had to put a little bit of black space, but hey, I think it looks absolutely fantastic from here. I've pumped so many hours into doing this. Most of the hours were building these damn ceiling tiles and doing friggin' farming. That is where most of my time has went. Building it wasn't so bad. Once I got that first red one done and got the feeling for it, the rest just came. Even the key was easy. Pac-Man was super easy. These little dots that he eats are easy. That was a little harder. That one gave me a little bit of a challenge. But I mean, I whipped these out like nothing afterwards. Are those some zombies crawling around down there? What's going on, zombies? Let's actually go check that out, because I do have a few odds and ends here to finish up before anything else. What are you doing? What are you doing over here? Let's get our Magnum out and use my excellent aim to pop these guys' heads off. Oh my goodness. What are you doing, zombie? So it's chilling out. Whoa. Whoa, we got a whole host of friends going on over here. We got an angry burning zombie. And I'm missing these guys point blank with a fucking Magnum. That's awesome. Man, maybe these guys should move like Pac-Man. I can hit them better. Bam. So what skills does a Magnum actually use? Is it pistol? That would make sense, right? Pistol skills? Oh my goodness, there must have been a whole wandering horde over here. And I can hear a freaking spider too. I just don't know where it is. I don't think it's digging or doing anything. Is it stuck in behind here? Oh yeah, there it is. It's all being derpy over there. What are you doing, Spides? Idiots. Ah, idiots. Oh man, that's another movie I missed too. One movie that I watched once, and then I watched it again, and then by the 3rd time, I was like, this movie is great. The first 2 times, though, I'm like, this shit is so stupid. There we go. Napoleon Dynamite. Man, that was a great movie. It's old now, but I just did not get that movie at first. And then I watched it another time, and I'm still like, I don't get this. And then I watched it a 3rd time, and I'm like, you know what? I actually get this. This is pretty funny. It's just about a dude doing his odd dude things, being his weird dude self. Okay, I hear another one. Where the fuck is it? Did you get in behind here? Oh wow, there's a couple behind here. What are you guys up to back here? Creating more friggin' holes in Cooney Hills, you bastards? I do think I eventually need to come back here. Whoa, I'm hot now. Do eventually need to come back here and put in more defense, because I had to do that on the other side. But if we've done this right, I really shouldn't have to do much of that, so we should be fine. Aw, you guys are laying all over the place now, making a goddamn mess. Jesus Christ, lazy assholes laying all over the place. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of these bodies here, and then we'll take a look at what we got left to do. I'm not even looting them. Screw the loot. Screw the loot. Loot is for horde night. That's what's going on there. There we go. And that way they won't get in the way as I'm building. Come on. Oh, okay. Well, he took care of himself. Whoa, where'd you guys come from? Slap these guys away. Cool. Now all their items are just laying on the ground. Oh, yes. Pro tip, guys. Using a... let's go over here and do it. I actually need to dig this out a bit. Using a hoe to destroy sand is quicker than shoveling. Like actually considerably quicker. The swing is a lot faster and it one hits the sand. I mean, my skills are up and the tool level is high, but this is absolutely amazing. I am using this from sand from now on. I didn't realize it until I had to dig something out and I'm like, ah, damn, I don't have my friggin' my shovel with me, and I was like, ah, I'll just use my my hoe. And then I started doing this and I'm like, holy shit, it digs through the sand like no man's business. Like almost not an auger speed, that's exaggerating, but pretty damn fast. What's up? Lay down. Man, of course, too, like while I'm building the whole thing, I didn't get one wandering horde, but as soon as I start filming, it's like we're gonna send some zombies your way. Alright, right on. Okay. Oh, we got some swimmers as well. Is that 2 wandering hordes we got coming at us? See what I mean by how dumb the wandering hordes are? It looks like they're plowing their way through that building because it's in their way. Oh my god. Okay, where's these swimmers at? These are no longer crawlers, they're swimmers. I love how they actually look like they're swimming when it's only 1 deep like that. That's friggin' hilarious. Oh, what? Jesus Christ. At least that 4th one hit. Yep, it does increase your pistol abilities. And we are out of ammo, damn it. I did get earlier today, earlier on Sunday, I'm sorry, when I was streaming, I did get my my height trophy. And it was funny too because for some reason I got caught on a mini bike and oh damn it, we have more coming our way. I got caught on a mini bike in one of those land glitches where it becomes a giant hole in the land. And instead of like getting stuck in the landscape, for some reason I floated off the mini bike and up into the air. Yeah, I found that a little odd, but whatever. It was pretty funny to watch. I'm considering posting my streams again for you guys to watch since this is going to be just a 7 days to die playthrough. So I'm thinking like in the mornings what I'll do if I stream, I'll post the videos in the morning again. I'm definitely taking that. Brass is always needed. Man, did they punch their way right through this building? They did. Instead of going around the damn thing, they punched their way through it. Oh my god, looks like half the wandering horde's actually stuck in buildings. They really need to fix the AI. But anyways, let's go do the last few finishing touches on the build here. What I gotta do is put some more ramps coming up this side. Or did I already do that? Not sure. I thought I did it, but then I took another look and I'm like, something ain't right here. Okay, right here. We'll put them right here where it doesn't line up to ground. And hopefully this will stop them from wanting to bash their way through my pixel art. Man, that would really fucking suck if they bash their way through that. Just the amount of time it took to make it. God damn, man, that would be a loss. Okay, so we got a nice ramp area going up this way. I want to make sure... Oh, is that missing water over there? That is too. How did that happen? Let's go fix that up. I can't have none of that. There we go. Nice. Perfect. Okay, let's go check it out over here and make sure that is done as well. Ah, yes. Awesome. So now they will crawl up and they'll keep going forward. I never really have wandering hordes go this way. I think it's to where you're located. They send them in that general direction. I think that's how that works. But... So, man, this is so nice to have done and be wandering across. Oh, yes, let's look at this on the map. We haven't looked at it on the map yet. We'll check that out. There we go. Wow. Wow, I love that. Man, I got to start doing more pixel art in 7 Days to Die. I think that's what I got going on now. Pixel art, I don't know what to call it. Obsession, I guess? I've never really done pixel art before. So it's kind of exciting. It's basic. It's basic as fuck. It's one basic bitch. But hey, it's my basic bitch. And I got it done, right? Now, I've seen some of those pixel art guys that can actually do like pictures and stuff. And I know how they do it. They put it into like a pixelization program and then go block by block by block. But they also have to choose out the colors and make sure the colors and everything are right. I'm not sure if Minecraft has some sort of program that'll tell you what block looks best where. I'm sure that's a thing as well too. But I mean, even just like mashing that together on a large scale is insane. Like imagine that on 7 Days to Die. Taking up a whole map like this, zoomed in, and just doing a pixel art on it. That would be insane. It would also be hard because you'd have wandering hordes and zombies all over the damn place and you'd have to flatten out the land. Unless you did that kind of thing in creative. I think that would make more sense in creative, to be honest. Imagine doing that in survival. Holy shit. That would take forever. Oh, nice. Oh, so we're only down to a few hay bales left. We won't be able to make it all the way to the end. But goddamn, guys, we have gotten it done, and I'm pretty damn happy with that. And that pretty much wraps up this episode. My next little project here is going to go up to Cooney Hills at the top. I need to fix up the area, if we look around here, around the kill floor, and make this into steel so that they're not digging down into the dirt. I don't know if you guys caught my last horde night, but it did cause a lot of problems with that. So that's my next project. Anyways, guys, this was fun. I had a blast. This last few episodes here making this pixel art has just been absolutely fun. But I'll see you in the next episode. And once again, if you watched to the end of the video, let me know. I love you guys. You guys are awesome. And also, guys, if you have watched to the end of the episode, please do me a favor, because YouTube's algorithm is being a bitch, and click on another video before you click away from my video. That'll definitely help support me and keep my stats good. But anyways, guys, check out another YouTuber. Do them a favor. And if you find a shitty one, well, end your session there. Just kidding. But anyways, guys, have a good one. I'll see you in the next episode. Stay classy. Always back up those game saves. And hit it, you bunch of dirty hippies.